Hey guys, welcome to Washington Park Library and me, Mr. Kevin, and his STEM or STEAM craft time virtually. Welcome. I'm super excited. It's probably because there has been so much sun in Rhode Island recently. It's wonderful. A couple days ago, maybe last week, we had a little bit of snow. Wow. And now it's sunny, so it's beautiful, and I'm excited to do crafts. And we're going to continue our crafting today with another variation on a flower. We're going to do a coffee filter carnation. Yeah, super excited. It's fun and easy, and we're going to be doing a little bit different thing. Usually for something like this, you would use paint, but I had a different idea. Let's use kitchen items. Yes. So what I did was I went back into our little kitchen at the library and I looked around and see what we had. And I found two things that could work. Found one, this is sugar crystals for cake decorating. And then the other thing I found is these are stars, sugar stars. That you can eat both of them, but both of them are dyed by the manufacturer. So we're going to use that dye to color our carnations. And the best thing about it is it's going to give us an opportunity to play around with colors and also play around with density and the strength or weakness of colors. So let's get on to see what we'll need for today's craft. All right, so I got a couple of paper towels, suggest at least 3 or 4. I got 3 coffee filters, 1, 2, 3. They're very thin, perfect. Any size coffee filter will work. And I got some pipe cleaners. I got a little cup here, empty. This is where I'm going to put the sugar stars. And then I got a little bit of warm water, just a little bit. Now, if any of this seems a little too much, please ask for an adult or caregiver's help. And they'll give you a hand and they will make it easier for you. So let's first pick out what color we're going to use. So I'm going to pour these out here. Whoa. Let's see what colors I have most of. All right, so I got a lot of red. I got a lot of green. Let's see. So let's do red. So I'm going to grab here. I'm going to grab. Now, what do you think about the amount of candy we use? What do you think will happen to the dye? Yes, the more we use, the darker it'll get. So if you can see here, I got a bunch in here. Okay, and I'm just going to put a little bit of water. Okay, just a little bit of water. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, I'm going to stir this around a little bit. All right, as you can see, look at that red color we got all the way at the bottom there. Now, so the stars, you could take the stars out or whatever. You can also use Skittles. That would be a candy that I would recommend for this. Not M&Ms, but Skittles has a better candy coating for dyeing paper. So get some Skittles, get some candy decorating supplies that you can find. But there's a lot of stuff in the house that has dye in it. So now, if you look here, there's only just a little bit of red dye in the bottom. That's why we use only just a little bit of water, because we wanted to focus and make it concentrated. The more water, it would be diluted. So if we want to really concentrate, we have a lot of candy, and then we also have a little water. Now, if you want to change that, if you want a lighter color, yep, 2 ways. Here's more water or less candy. So it's up to you, but we can experiment, and that's the best part. Now, this is going to be, I've taken the coffee filters I carry, folded them up like this, okay, into a triangle of sorts, and this is the end that I want dyed. Now, I only want it dyed a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip the end in just for a second, and then I'm going to put it on the paper towel and then dry it out. All right, so let's take a look here. So I've leaned this over, and we're just going to dip just a little bit. Bam, good. Okay, and then I'm going to press out that first part of water. Okay, there we go. Press it out. Okay, now when we open it up, see how it's just dyed that one end? Perfect. Okay, now this looks like it's ready to go, but what we want to do is we want to dry these out. So we're going to take these here, and we're going to open them up. Okay, perfect. Okay, open and all right, see, great. All right, we got all three of them here. Okay, so now I want these dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the window. In the window here, and let them dry out. Okay, just because the paper will work better when it's dry, and it'll also get more crinkly, so it'll be easier to fold into the flower shape. Great. So now I got one. Of course, I was working earlier, and I got one here that's already dry. Okay, and I got two of them here. And so now I'm going to fold this up just like this. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to take a pipe cleaner here. I'm going to use the yellow one. I'm just going to fold this just like this. Okay, and then I'm just going to twist it around the base, just like this. Just like that. And then we're going to position it up like this. Okay. Then we're going to unwrap this a little bit. Okay, and then we just open this up. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. Give it some volume. So we want to open it up and you just want to spread it out just a little bit. So we just spread this out a little bit. You can work out each layer and get it really good, really separated out. And there we go. Look at that beautiful flower. Now, what else do we want? We want a little leaf, so we can do this. Okay. And there we go. There is our carnation flower. You get a couple more, and you got a whole bouquet. Look at that. And that's how simple it is to make a carnation flower. Now, you can do a couple different colors, which is fun. You can do, if you have a lot of coffee filters, you can do 3 or 4. You can even just do one and do a single. This one here is a single one with a single coffee filter. This one's 2, and then this one's 3. So you get all different kinds of effects with the different ones. And you could just change it up a little bit. Just kind of adjust it a little bit, open it up a little bit, fan it out, separate the layers. The more layers you have, the better it will be. So you can certainly just do it with one coffee filter. And there we go. And there's our bouquet. So find someone you know and give them a bouquet of coffee filter carnations. These turned out really good. And we learned a couple things about diluting color with more water or more or less candy. So go pick up some Skittles or any candy from your cabinets in the house. Make sure you ask first. And whip it all together and come up with these carnations. Wonderful. Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me today for our STEM STEAM craft here at Washington Park Library, part of Providence Community Library. And if you have an opportunity, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out all of the all of the videos at PCL, Providence Community Library, YouTube. And we have tons of story times and wonderful things. Check it out. And don't forget, Miss Amy will be back here Thursday with either a coloring club or some book arts. It'll be fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me. And when you're down, get creative. It always makes me happy. Have a great day. I'll see you guys. Bye.